Let's start. First time in history, atomic bomb was used in 1945 in Japan. Can you start with this part of history?
Yes, exactly. So the good thing is there about what happened there. So everybody knows Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945, and that we all were taught that the atomic bombs were dropped. And in fact, yes, so there were a very lot of casualties. Yeah, women, children, old men, died in a very crucial way. This happened exactly. But now comes a shocker. So, this man, Dr. Michael Palmer, he is a German medical doctor, and he was a biochemist professor in Canada. And he wrote an entire big book. It's called Hiroshima Revisited, and we printed this in German language, Hiroshima Revisited. And this is very scientific, all about the facts, what happened in Hiroshima. And I know for years Dr. Michael Palmer himself as a person, and I trust him to say.
Let me just remind my viewers, Michael Palmer was guest in Croatian Parliament, and he was also guest in my show, and also he's my personal friend, and I also trust him because I know his expertise. But, well, whoever wants to see his presentation in Croatian Parliament is on YouTube channel of Croatian Parliament. Let's continue.
Yeah, great. Thank you. I didn't know this fact that you know him personally, and I didn't know that he was in Parliament. But that's great. Yeah, this was. I'm surprised. On the one hand, on the other hand, I'm not surprised because he is a good man. Yeah, and to go on, if you look at the subtitle, it's called. This is about the evidence for napalm and mustard gas, and not atomic bombs. So, Dr. Michael Palmer is claiming that in Hiroshima, 1945, there were not dropped an atomic bomb. It was the people died because of napalm, a burning agent, and the chemical weapon mustard gas, in German Senfgas. This is a very nasty chemical weapon, very much used in the First World War. And this is something, so what everybody needs to, wow, really? No atomic bomb? Yes. So we have really the scientific evidence that the people died of a chemical weapon and burning bombs, like napalm. And so the whole history is different. And the implication is that, yes, nearly every government of the world, or let's say every government of the world, went along with this story, isn't it? Everybody is saying, 80 years ago in 1945, there was atomic bomb in Hiroshima, and everybody was taught to this, isn't it? And now in August, I think it's 8th of August,
1945.
It will have an anniversary of 80 years. Mm-hmm. And if you just take a little step back, and ask yourself, could this happen? Could this be? And if you remind yourself of the COVID-19 pandemic, you see, yes, we now today, we experienced that all across the world, the governments, went along with this narrative, this false narrative of SARS-CoV-2 virus as a killer virus, and this fake pandemic. Something like this could be coordinated worldwide. Something like this happened, and it happened before. So, this is the first thing to say, wow, there is proven evidence in this, and the good message is, and his book is also available in English and in other languages. So, to make it clear, in the English edition, and so I have no financial interest in so. The only thing we did here at courage.media, is that we printed this because in German, because we saw that there's a lot of electronic censorship, so we need this as a hardcover, in a in a good way, so it could not be deleted. So this is the first thing.
Heiko, it's an important question now. Let's start with a serious question. Do they have atomic bomb?
Well, of today, I cannot say, to be to be honest. So I think, yes, it looks like they have atomic bombs today, but I'm not sure. And I cannot see any evidence that they are atomic bombs today. Yeah, but what I can say is that in Hiroshima and Nagasaki 80 years ago, there were no atomic bombs. And now, yeah, I will add some facts of my own research to this thing.
Let me just ask you something. We saw pictures of testing atomic bombs in Pacific Ocean. I think that French done it. And also read some papers that even today we are feeling radiation activity because of this testing. We can see this measuring carbon, isotope of carbon. It's calling a C14. And we're measuring today because we want to see what is the reason of climate changes. And with measuring, we have isotope C12, C13, and C14. And this C14, it's radioactive. And I read a document where they said that's because of this testing of nuclear weapons during the 50s. This is part that I know.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. So, but I want to go now up to today. What does it mean? Yeah. First is, yeah, and I don't want to say anything else. Yeah, is that Hiroshima, yeah, we have evidence that Hiroshima was faked, a faked event. And today we have this, yeah, it's building up in the West and the East, yeah, the threat of atomic weapons.
Please just say.
We are in fear.
It's important to say it's faked as an atomic attack. This happened, but people die from something else. And now we know the story that was atomic attack on Japan, but you say that this is the fake story. Story is that they died from other bombs, from chemical weapons, and everything was said in this book of Michael Palmer.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, it is. So the people died, and this was cruel. This was fake. So this was real. Yeah, but the weapon was different. So